So I saw this post from Vera Dark. Love Vera, a very smart, very beautiful young woman. But I saw this. Yes, guys, you're sexist for not picking Chikorita in Pokemon. So at first I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't really show, um, where it just says, gaming, the person. So I had to go. It turns out it's the Mary Sue. This is a game. This is an outlet that bashes men every chance they get. Whines about there being lack of feminine power in games or movies. Basically they're an activist outlet. It doesn't have to be just man hating. They're activists. But what do you mean? Who's picking Chikorita? The Pokemon fan base, the Pokemon fandom's sexism is showing, and I'm still picking my girl in Legend ZA when people have kind of said, and it's true. Um, you got one right there. Chikorita is 75% male. Like all yeah, they have a chance of. I think someone says the starter Pokemon have an 87.5% chance of being male, which is true. I mean, whenever I've started up, you know, gold, silver, crystal, I pick Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's always a boy. Uh, later games, when with Sun and Moon, I pick Litten. Litten's a boy. You know, even on several going back and playing several times, it's always a boy because it's just a higher percentage of being a boy. Literally shaking right now. Chikorita, you will always be famous. In light of Pokemon Day 2025, I was thrilled to see Chikorita revealed as one of the returning starters in Pokemon Legends ZA. Then I remembered people hate Chikorita, like to the point of crashing out the internet. One user on TikTok asked, literally, who's picking Chikorita? I mean, grass starters just tend to be worse. I've gone through Pokemon Red and Blue several times. I had a harder time doing things with Bulbasaur. Brock easy for the first, whether it be Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you have an easier time, but after that, you know, um going through with Chikorita, same thing. It just the grass starters just they never really show the grass starters a love. So for me, I'm usually choosing fire types. Um, just because, you know, originally from the Johto region, the grass type starter Chikorita is back for the release of Legend ZA. It's joined by fellow Pokemon Johto partner, the water type Totodile, and the Unova region's fire starter Tepig. Although this is a ragtag trio of Pokemon that have gone overlooked ever since their regional debuts and are now getting a fair chance to shine as we head back to Lumio City in Kalos. You'd think this were cause of celebrate. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going back to Lumio City in Kalos, so we should celebrate. But no, we should not. Not even the possibility of Mega Evolution or a new regional evolution is enough to stop the Chikorita hate. Since it was introduced back in Gen 2, Gold and Silver, it became a member of Ash's team in the anime. Chikorita and her... Why are you assuming it's a girl? Oh my god, here we go. Chikorita and her iconic ponytail leaf have been subjects of criticism and bad faith debates, held the same double standards as the girls and LGBTQ plus fans who've stuck by her side. Surprise, surprise, surprise. People still hate Chikorita in 2025. If it's not a complaint about Chikorita's girly or lackluster appearance, I don't think anyone cares about that. Pretty much every Pokemon looks girly as a starter. Like, seriously. Seriously. They're like babies. They're like babies. They're all gonna kind of look, very like innocent. They're gonna look girly with the big eyes and all that. Unlike the males who have the more narrow eyes, all these Pokemon have like the large eyes, except for Cyndaquil, whose eyes are closed. But they all look girly. What is this person even fucking talking about? Lackluster appearance. It's about her average stats and poor performance in her native region. Yeah, because grass types just tend to be worse. Funny considering its final evolution, Meganium, is comparable to fan favorites like the Kalos Fossil Pokemon. And it's just about as useful. If we're strictly talking about home games. Meanwhile, Charizard remains not only one of the most beloved Pokemon of all time, but also revered for its apparent strength, given not one but two Mega Forms. Mewtwo has two Mega Forms. What? Both of which are making a comeback in Legends ZA. Unsurprisingly, the Chikorita hate train presses on. Did this person seriously get paid to write this? While design and stat preference are subjective, what's especially silly about furthering this narrative is the thinly veiled misogyny that's always surrounded the Chikorita line likely won't hold very much weight soon. With the next Legends title in the works, we can safely assume we'll see each returning starter receive a new form, whether a regional final evolutionary form or mega evolution. Either way, stat boosts and design touch-ups are all but guaranteed, answering big complaints. In the meantime, singling out Chikorita and bashing its stats feels neat. Bashing its stats feels needlessly hateful and honestly pretty sexist and homophobic. What are you fucking talking about? So, the people who want a good, strong Pokemon are now sexist and misogynistic? Are you... Lady, I need to... Miss Olivia Rolls, I need to ask you, and this is for scientific purposes, so please answer. Are you fucking stupid? Again, scientific purpose. Please answer. How dare you want a viable Pokemon to make the game a little easier? How dare you? To those asking who's planning on picking Chikorita, I am, and I'm tired of debating on one of my favorite starters' viability. Well, good for you. Some people don't like the freaking grass types because grass types suck. Okay, it's just simple as that. Grass types suck. The starters suck. That's why people never really... That's why Bulbasaur gets so much hate. Bulbasaur gets a lot of hate too. Trico gets a lot of hate. Grass types just generally are worse. This person got paid to write this, and that's the scariest part. Though it may seem like a bunch of random guys, because it's always just guys. It's always guys. How disappointed they are that Chikorita is back, there are also just as many fans eager to choose a grass partner for another adventure. Maybe it's not much, but I've seen... This chick cannot be serious. I've seen Tumblr polls showing Chikorita is ahead of both Totodile and Tepig. Fucking Tumblr. Here's a load of love and support for the little bean sprout to restore your faith in humanity in the Pokemon community. Okay, like, Chikorita is barely beating Totodile. If you're a Chikorita Bailey for Meganium fan, knowing the line could be getting a makeover soon is more than a little nerve-wracking. We all want to see. Why do they keep referring to Chikorita as a her? They have an 80% chance of being boy. So why are they just referring to Chikorita as if it's like always a girl? With the first look trailer released on Pokemon Day 2025, some have pointed out that Chikorita will now have access to the Fairy-type move Disarming Voice in Legend ZA, implying she might gain a dual Grass and Fairy-type with a potential new form. Please, Game Freak, do right by our girl. Again, what is with the girl? They have a higher chance of being a male. What is with this girl thing? Like, when I say, like, I'll say my boy Cyndaquil, like in the game, like if I'm playing, I'll say my boy Cyndaquil because it's a boy. I even name him my boy. But, like, what? They're just, again, this is the Mary Sue. This is a very real outlet. They get paid to basically bash men and whine about the lack of representation or whatever in movies and TV, gaming, books. That's what they do. And here, apparently, not picking Chikorita is misogyny and homophobia and what do you mean homophobia? Are you trying to say that Chikorita is gay too? Like, okay, look at Chikorita, all right? Let me pull up the other starters. Okay, so we've got Chikorita right here. Bulbasaur's got the big girly eyes. Turtwig's got same girly eyes. Like, all of them. So, I mean, not one of them looks like a man. And yet, like, Litten, love Litten. Got Fennekin. Fennekin looks very feminine. People love Fennekin. Cyndaquil doesn't even have their eyes open. People love Rowlet. Like, what are they talking about? The girly appearance. They all have girly appearances. All of them. So what the fuck is this person even talking about? And then, like, you have, like, Snivy, right? And then when they evolve, their final evolution, it's very girly looking. It's like a queen. Even if it's a boy. So, I mean, you have Pokemon like Dratini or Dragonair. Males, they can be males, but yet they're very feminine looking. They're very girly. So what is this person even fucking talking about? I just... Okay, who seriously is picking Chikorita? It's like Ricky Berwick and Leafeon had a baby. Starter Pokemon have an 87.5% chance of being male. Always picking fire type. I just like fire and water types more. Unless it's Bulbasaur because I want a Venusaur. But not all Chikorita are female. An idiot wrote this, apparently, who isn't a gamer. And if you don't pick Totodile, you're gay. Yeah. Can't wait for the Mega for Alligator reveal. Life is too comfortable for some people. You hussy, let me guess. Totodile. Totodile. Oh, for fuck's sake, these people will bitch about anything. What if they're Chikorita? Yeah, what happens? Are they going to restart the game and keep going? Just keep restarting until Chikorita's a boy? I'm the head of sexism. I've been avoiding Chikorita since I was in diapers. Well, oops. Yeah, look at Tepig. Girly looking. So, I mean, people are just ridiculous. And this is what people at the Mary Sue get paid to do. About the crap like that. And then they wonder why people bash them. And then they claim it's like sexism. And no, it's because you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. Anyway. Who are you starting with when the game comes out? And tell me why it's Chikorita. Because if you don't pick Chikorita, you're a fucking homophobic, misogynistic, racist pig. Not Tepig. Just a pig. Also, let me know when you played Gold, Silver, Crystal, who did you start with? And tell me why it was Chikorita. Because if you didn't pick Chikorita, you're a misogynistic, racist pig. No. But yeah. When I started with Cyndaquil. And it was every time I've gone back, whether Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul, Cyndaquil's always been a boy. So that's why I just name him my boy. Because it's just always a boy. When I had Litten, boy. Fire Red, Leaf Green, boy. Ruby Sapphire, chose Chimchar, boy. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, boy. They just have a higher chance of being boys. But nope. Anyway, I'm done here. Hopefully that's enough stupidity for one day, but I'm sure I'm going to see an article and be like, nope, I got to report on that too. Olivia Rolls, please, again, for scientific purposes, I want an answer. Are you stupid? Please reply. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.